It was a Tuesday afternoon in November, rain hammering the tin roof of our village school like 1,000 angry fists. I stood at the front of the classroom, 28 eager faces staring up at me, clutching the letter that would change everything. My hands shook so hard the paper rattled. "Miss Sarah," little Ammon asked, "why are you crying?" Because the government had just fired me. Because the principal, my own uncle, had signed the termination letter himself. Because the reason written in bold black ink was, "Incompetent, unable to maintain discipline, negative influence on students." I was 25 years old, and in that moment I became nothing. The children watched as I folded the letter into a tiny square, smaller and smaller, until it disappeared in my fist. Then I did the only thing I could think of. I smiled. A broken, ugly smile that hurt my face. "Class dismissed," I whispered. They left quietly. Even 8-year-olds know when adults are dying inside. I walked home through the mud, past the same fields my father had plowed for 40 years, past mothers carrying water jars on their heads, past the whispers that followed me like smoke. "There goes the teacher who got sacked. Her father must be so ashamed. Poor Hassan, all his savings wasted on her university fees." By the time I reached our crumbling mud brick house, the rain had soaked through my only good dupatta. My father was sitting on the charpai, smoking his last beedi, staring at nothing. I knelt in front of him, forehead touching the ground like I was still a child. "Baba," I said, voice cracking, "I failed you." He didn't speak for a long time. Then he placed his rough, calloused hand on my head, the same hand that had carried me on his shoulders when I was 5, pretending I could touch the stars. "Sarah," he said quietly, "I didn't spend 20 years breaking my back in the sun for you to become this." He gestured at me, at the defeated girl drowning in shame. "I did it so you could become more than this village, more than me, more than all of us." Then he stood up, walked inside, and closed the door. That was the day my father stopped speaking to me. I was born in Dakri, a village so small it doesn't appear on most maps. 300 souls, one primary school, no girls' high school within 20 kilometers.